What's up, boys? Another folding table video? I'm not going to deprive you of my coffee sip, so here's a little ASMR for you. Ah, what an asshole. So, I think we all can agree expensive knives are cool, right? Shit like this. Expensive knives are cool. However, for a broad majority of people, they can't spend upwards of $1,000 for a couple knives. This right here could be a car payment for a year for somebody. That being said, I think I'm gonna switch gears a little bit. And today I wanna I know I might be cheating in a couple of these categories, but I wanna start a little regular series, like 5 under 50 or a few under 50 or cool gear under $100. Ways that you can get solid, tested, proven gear without spending an arm and a leg. So for a couple of these options, they're going to be stand-ins. I'm going to roll in pictures because I either don't have those items anymore, can't find them, or they're not readily available at my location. First things first, we're going to start with the QSP Penguin. So this is unfortunately made in China. It's a brand called QSP. This is a D2 steel micarta handle, deep carry reversible pocket clip, has a thumb stud, and for the most part, these can be found for, they're under $50. I want to say about 25. I've given, I don't know how many of these away, probably 3 or 4 of these to friends, family, and people that say they want a nice knife. Up until very recently, the other option, which I'm going to roll a picture of here, was the Ontario Randall's Rat 1 or Rat 2. The main reason this has kind of surpassed that is not only does it look slick, it's got a pretty nice profile edge, has usually a better steel. Now Randall's will have a better warranty than these guys. However, with the price and the colorway options and all the upsides that I see to this has been my #1 cheap go-to knife. Keep these in the vehicle, give these to people who I know are going to shred stuff. This is a knife that I would give to pretty much anybody above the age of 9 or 10 when you give a child their first knife. So #1, QSP Penguin. #2, again, I'm rolling the footage because I don't have one here, is the Ontario Rat #1 or Rat #2. Again, both of those can be found for just a reasonable amount of money, under $50. I've had both, I've tested both. I do want to try out one of their auto/assisted ones. I just haven't got around to getting it. #2 is the Rat #2. #3, I'm sort of fudging this, and maybe this is not legal in your state. I'm sorry if that's the case. Where I'm at, they are legal. So this is the Boker out the side. Well, it's the Boker Kalashnikov, the AK-47. So this is an out-the-side automatic. This also, I believe, this is an AUS-8 steel. I don't know if you can see the stamp there. It's a cryo-treated AUS-8 steel. I believe Zytel or some sort of injection-molded plastic handle. Again, reversible deep pocket carry clip. This is a decent little knife. I've had this one for quite some time. So yes, I'm fudging this one because technically these are $55. So I'm sorry for the people that are going to get upset that this is not technically $49.99 and under. All right, so #3 for me is going to be the Boker Kalashnikov. And #4, this is going to be my stand-in because again, I don't have it. This is the Para 3 in Rex 45, but the actual knife that I'm referring to is the Spyderco Tenacious. So the Spyderco Tenacious, outside of the CRKT M16, was the first nice knife that I ever had. It was the first knife I learned, for folding knife rather. It was the first knife that I learned how to sharpen on. It was the first daily carry that I tore boxes up working retail. I absolutely love Spyderco. They're American made. Unfortunately, the Tenacious is not American made. I believe it is made in China or Taiwan. The leaf blade and edge profile of these Spydercos is fantastic. Those knives can be found under $50 most days. You can usually pick them up at Walmart. This knife is substantially more expensive than a Tenacious, so I'm sorry I'm even showing you it. But again, this is a stand-in. This is not the knife that I'm talking about for #4. Okay, #5. I'm going to show 2 different options, and these are 2 of my favorite knives to suggest to people, so they're going to be combined for #5, okay? So the first option is for people that are looking for something that's not a folding, out the side, out the front, or any of that. So this is the Morakniv, and really, these are camp knives, but these can be had in different steels. See if I can get this focus. Oh shit, it's me, what up? So this is a carbon model, but they do make them in stainless steel. You can get them in different handle colors, different grip sizes. They make short ones, big ones, small ones. They all come with these little injection molded sheaths. This is one of the best pound for pound, dollar for dollar knives that you can purchase if you're looking for something that's more utilitarian or something for a camp knife. This is one of the best knives you can get. You can use them for food prep. You just, again, with the carbon ones, you have to pay a little bit more attention to oiling or cleaning the blade if you're cutting wet things. Other than that, they, belt clip, they have this little spot that you can attach two of them together. They make some with ferro rod, little sheaths, so you can put a little flashlight or a ferro rod on there. These are awesome. And they're like $15, $20. I have a bunch of these. I got them for like $6, so I bought like 5 of them. I've given them to people. They're in my vehicle. They're all over my home. They're in emergency setups and kits for me. So that would be number 1 for number 5, the Morakniv. And my other favorite, this is the, if I can get it to focus, this is the Lightening OTF. These can be had different blade. This is, I think, $10.95 if I'm not mistaken. It's not labeled, so it's not the greatest steel. I believe they are made in China, but the action is fantastic. They're about $30, $35. They have a whole just whack ton of different colors. I like this green quite a bit. I've had a couple of these, and honestly, these are really freaking reliable. They come crazy sharp. Like, I mean, friggin' crazy sharp right out of the box. You can get clip points, you can get drop points. I think they even make daggers and, stilettos. This is a great option if you're not trying to spend a bunch of money and you're looking for an auto. So the Lightening OTF. And I couldn't walk away without talking about just a couple extras. I know I said 5 under 50, but we're gonna do just kind of rapid fire extra options for people that maybe want a knife, but they want a little bit more utility. SOG makes these little multi-packs that you can get. Usually they have, this very, very thin little either 1095 or some, CR18 or CR13 MOV, CR18 MOV steel, but they have these little multi-packs. You can get both of these and a little pry bar for like $22. A little key ring, you put this right on your keys, you can put it wherever the hell you need an extra knife. So 2 knives plus a little pry bar for under $50. That's a great deal. I'm gonna roll a picture of it and the price for the best price I can find it. So the SOG, again, it's not SOG. They don't want people to call it SOG. You can call it SOG if you want to, but I'm pretty sure they want you to say SOG. So, and these are stand-ins. Again, not all Victorinox knives are under $50. Something like this Cadet, you can get a crazy amount of utility out of. It's got a can opener, bottle opener, vial, flathead screwdriver. These can be had for about $30. You can get them at a lot of big box stores. This is a Solo. I got this from Swiss Bianco. It was a limited edition, kind of a dark gray 80, I think it's 81. Yeah, I really think people sleep on Swiss Army knives, and you shouldn't, because they're fantastic knives. They have great warranties. They've been making knives for a really, really long time, and if you're doing anything outdoors, this is probably one of your best options. You pair some of this and then maybe like a Mora up, one of each of these, and then something like a Leatherman Surge, a Leatherman Wave, and you have a friggin' giant toolkit with only a couple pieces of metal in your pack. So again, this is the SOG PowerPint. Yes, it does have a knife on it. This is $49.95. So this is a mini multi-tool. I've also got things like, these are Leatherman Micra. There's also the Squirt PS4. They're about the same price as that, as the SOG. These all have knives on them. These are scissors, but they also make the Squirt, which has a plier head. So another great option, under $50. And finally, this is the Gerber Prybrid, I wanna say. So yes, again, I'm cheating it. This is not technically a knife. It is a box cutter razor blade. It's also got prying and a little, bottle opener, flathead tool on there as well. This is a great deal if you want to fly and you can't take a knife with you. You just pop the razor out of here. Most of the times you can get something like this or something like this without any blades in it through TSA, and you're good to go. Again, these are not knives, but they're a great option to get steel for cheap. So, all right, boys, that's pretty much the entire rundown. I know that was way more than 5 knives. Link to Discord, link to Instagram, link to all the other socials is down there. I love you all. Catch you in the next one. Peace.